GCSE graphic products, we've looked at car exhibition stand design and 3D car models made from an A4 net, and that's perfectly okay, but what I want you to do is also be aware that you can do other things which may be more interesting to you. Okay, so the first thing we could do is we could look at a range of greetings cards. So here is, in actual fact, this is a birthday card. What's not so obvious here, perhaps, is this thing here. This is actually a badge which can be taken off the card and fastened to the jumper of the student who it's for. Now, this is in itself is a graphic product. This badge here is another thing that it can be made to support the card. So that is a graphic product in itself. More and more these days you're seeing cards like this. This is a card for Dad. It's a shape of a shed, and there are various things like a barbecue here and a chair here. These things are actually made 3D by making them out of some thickness and sticking them to the front of the card. So the card is actually a 3D card, and that would open up and make a nice little model of a shed. It's in a plastic cellophane bag with a device at the top, a little slot, well, a piece of plastic with a hole in, so it can be slotted onto a rod for display purposes. So that's another good idea. Similar sort of thing here. Have a great birthday, and all these figures are 3D and being glued to the front of the card, cellophane wrapped. We have a machine which will do this for you, and again a hanger for display. This sort of card, those sort of cards rather, you would perhaps be looking at making a range, 3 to 5 different cards for a graphic product outcome. Here we have, it's not obvious here, and I'll show you this in class. This is actually almost like a pop-up castle. The card opens up, it's a children's card, opens up to make like a castle. So that's like a 3D card in itself. And something like this, which is not so obvious, it's just a fun mask. It's a mask which you could send to someone in an envelope, and they could take it out and wear it. And of course, there's no end of possibilities for the design of the mask. Okay, so that's one idea. I do like the idea of magazine design. Magazine design, heck, any number of magazines can be designed. So here we have Top Gear magazine. The whole thing's packaged. It's all a graphic device. It's in a cellophane bag. Inside here, there's actually, let's get this the right way up, there's actually a DVD. So you could actually produce a magazine with the DVD inside it. The DVD would need designing, it would need wrappers, a cover, maybe an insert for the inside designing. So that's a good thing to do. I saw this Doctor Who magazine, again, cellophane wrapped. We can do this at school. The cover is designed. The cover is designed. It could be a car magazine. The cover's designed, and here it's superheroes type magazine. Inside here there's an insert. I don't know if you can see this, drop down. An insert. It's cut out figures. Cut out figures which could be used to make like a little model, a little display model. It could be that the figures are cut out one week, the next week's magazine might have a background that could be cut out and assembled as well. Those are graphic products. And here, I was quite intrigued by this because I do a rocket project with some kids. This is actually a Power Rangers magazine with a free gift at the front. The Power Rangers magazine is interesting because it's got all sorts of things inside, like a Power Rangers mask. And these are graphic products. These are sort of things which you could do. Now, we've had boys talk about football. You could design the front of a football magazine. So imagine this is Top Gear, it could be Autocar or something. You could design the front of a football magazine, and it could have things like a free gift inside the magazine. I'm not quite sure what that would be yet, but it might be some sort of like pop-up model or some 3D model of the stadium where the football club is based. So if it's Manchester United, for instance, you might design a little model which makes Old Trafford as a scale model. It might be that you've got simple things like the Doctor Who type characters here which can be footballers in a football magazine, which you cut out, and you can have those standing up on maybe a bedroom shelf. So that's another great idea. Magazines are a great idea. If you want to design a car magazine, what you would do, you'd probably buy a car magazine, you would redesign the front cover and attach your front cover to the car magazine. In that case, I don't think that's strong enough for a graphic product by itself, so I would suggest you make something else to give away with the magazine. It might just be a yearly calendar. It might be a card from that you an A4 template, a net of a car, which you could make yourselves. So I want you to be a bit more imaginative this year. Make things which you're interested in. I'm not going to sort of say it can't be done unless it's absolutely not applicable, not applied. We need to think about things like mobile phones, shopfront design, board game design, a classic graphic products idea, and one or two other ideas which I've discussed with you. So good luck for the future. Hope you enjoy the course, and that's me for now.